Good afternoon, punters, and welcome to another edition of Spruikers Racing Review, or Preview, I should say. We're going to Brisbane, where it's UDL and 4X time at the Doomben Cup.
UDL?
I think so. It's appropriate.
Fair enough. I'll pay.
Doomben Cup and then on to Suncorp Stadium for the...
yeah, of course. Yeah,
big
day.
14s.
Big
Massive
day, Brisbane.
Be worried about 7 o'clock at night, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, I have a feeling the Super 14's on Sunday, but that's an aside anyway.
You go straight through.
Yeah.
Back to the Doomben Cup, and Scenic Shot and Eskimo Queen head to market. $5 each. It's pretty tight at the top.
Yeah, it is. They're interesting, those two. Eskimo Queen needs it wet, I reckon. We'll have to wait to see how the track pans out on Saturday. And as for the other runner, Scenic Shot, if he wins, the weights for the Brisbane Cup don't come out till next week. So if he wins the Doomben Cup, he'll probably incur a penalty per se of maybe a couple of kilos. So it might be in his best interest not to win this week as it happens. And it's Cups time, and that usually means one man, JB Cummings, usually takes a pretty big part in it. Yeah, well, he's got viewed in the Doomben Cup. He's still shooting for his 250th Group 1, and obviously be magnificent to see. Viewed beat the highly touted Muscat by more than 3 lengths last start, so he's got to have some chance. It does look a bit of value, $5.50 there. Yep. One horse who we won't be seeing in Australia is Harada Sun, but if you do get on Betfair, you should be able to see him in the betting markets for the Lockinge, which is Group 1 over a mile at Newbury, and he is going to start a $4.70 chance, which is pretty short. Yeah, well, our scouts over there tell us that he's going particularly well. It is short, but as we've said before, the Betfair, our exchange, is the greatest reflection of the public knowledge. So at 470, you've got to give him some chance. He's up against a few seasoned European campaigners, including Cesar, who's I think around the $4 mark at the moment, and another unbeaten horse, Phoenix Tower. So he won't have an easy time of it, but at 470 you have to give him a very good hope. That's right, and he's ahead of the other Aidan O'Brien horse in the market as well. So there must be some kind of stable view that he's the favoured horse. Push there, yeah. In saying all of which, the race at Newbury, I went several years ago, and Elstrom was our overseas runner. He got absolutely flogged by Rakti, and he was highly touted to win that. So, or Elstrom to run very close. Rakti was a freak, though, wasn't he? Yeah, he was, and that day he was just absolutely superb. So we hope it doesn't happen to Harada Sun. No, fingers crossed. The Preakness is the other big international event coming up. Big Brown. Yeah, didn't he? Smashed them in the Kentucky Derby. Yeah, he bolted in, and he looks like he'll only have 10 rivals. Do you think he'll put pay to them? Yeah, on that run, it's hard to say he won't. He drew gate 20 of 20, was out on a limb the whole race and just broke their hearts, and also unfortunately broke the ankles of the second place getter as well, who was euthanised after the race, which is a bit sad. Yeah, it was. You've got to tip Big Brown, and we also have a market whether or not he can go on and win the Triple Crown. Even money, I believe, is all pretty close. Yeah, or close to it. I mean, like I said, on that Kentucky Derby run, you'd have to be confident. He did look pretty good. Speaking of markets, another thing that we should touch on is the Tote and Betfair deal that kicked off on Tuesday. We are now offering, that is, Betfair are offering all Tote markets, that is, win and place in exotics, on Betfair. You can access the Tote markets through your Betfair account, so you only need to be a Betfair customer to do that. So it's now everything under the one roof. Yep. It's halcyon days for punters. It is. You'd be pretty foolish to bet anywhere else, really. In my opinion. Yeah. Oh, look, if you can't get on the win and place with Betfair, perhaps you can get on with the Tote. Exactly. And the exotics, which we haven't previously offered on the exchange, are now available through Tote Tasmania. It's good to see the marriage made in Tassie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you've been loving that one. I have. Had to roll it out again. Yeah, I mean, it's just further evidence that Betfair is the best place to be for punters. It is indeed. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for joining us. Cheers.